Number one rule of success, show up. And see Rambo, he showed up. Okay, Corleone showed up. Rambo showed up, okay? Armageddon, Bruce Willis showed up. Man, I'd like to get him for the 10X Growth Conference. Die Hard Boy showed up. And of course, oh my God, Burt Reynolds, Arnold Schwarzenegger. These guys showed up. You got to show up, folks. You got to show up. Most people don't show up. Most people don't show up because I got a lot of people saying, yeah, but dude, showing up isn't the only thing. Of course it's not, but Rocky showed up. Okay? Eddie Murphy showed up. I went and saw Raw years ago. Tommy Boy showed up. How would he be Top Gun if he didn't show up? Okay? But look, all these guys, Mission Impossible guy, that's the movies, man. This is real life and shit, okay? This is real business. I'll throw this away too. Showing up. It don't mean you got to the office. You understand? It doesn't mean you came to work. For me, showing up means I show up. I've been showing up since I was 25 years old, man. Before that, I wasn't showing up. I was showing off. I was acting a fool, being a fool. High school, I didn't show up. I went to class, I never showed up. My body went in the room. See, showing up doesn't mean you got there. Showing up means you got there, and then you showed up again, and then you showed up again, and then you showed up again. It means you show up for the class, you show up for the homework, you show up for the class, you show up for the homework, you show up for the test, you freaking get a perfect grade. It means you keep showing up to the next level. And I hear a lot of people talking about showing up, you know, showing up's not everything. Let me tell you something, showing up, when you show up the right way, showing up is 100% a success. That means you show up and then you show up again, and you show up again, you keep getting better at your game. You can't keep showing up as the old you. You got to show up as the new you. You know, Mercedes-Benz, if they just kept building this vehicle the way they used to build it and didn't keep showing up with new technology, new suspension, new seats, new choices, new colors, you know, the matte black, the red guts, new navigation system, it's crazy. Now, what is the point of all that? You got to get your game on, folks. You want to be married, happily married, you got to keep showing up. You can't have sex with your wife tonight like you had with her last month. You got to have it a new way. You got to keep bringing game, new strategies, new moves on your game, on your marriage game. Kids, okay? You got a kid that's 3 years old. Trust me, when that kid is 9 years old, you will need a new game with that kid. Otherwise, they're not going to listen to you. In sales, you got to have a new game every day, baby. You got to have a new game every day, and the follow-up. You got to have a new follow-up. Can't do the same thing you did that didn't work yesterday. So you got to find this really, really cool mixture between repeating what works and showing up as a new person all the time. If you're reading a book, okay, you're listening to music, going to an event, speaking at an event. Let's say you're speaking at an event and it's the 700th time you did that presentation. You got to show up new again. Johnny comes to work with his camera, and we're doing a show today. Johnny needs to show up new, looking for new angles, new colors, you got to show up every day new, folks. You're new, man. You're new. Ladies and gentlemen, you're new. Every day you're new. Or, guess what? You're old. Nobody wants old. I don't want to get old. I don't want stale. I don't want yesterdays. I don't want leftovers. I know when somebody's repeating something rote. They're just giving me the same. I don't mind some bullshit, but it's got to be fresh. I need some fresh bullshit. So I don't mind a little bit of bullshit. I just don't want the same thing. Okay, that guy's told that story 1,000 times, and it looks like the 1,000th time. Not in a good way either. So you got to keep showing up. Showing up means you're looking for deeper levels to show up, to pay attention. That's what I do every day. Every day I come to work, I'm like, show up, man. Show up for every little problem. Show up for every little opportunity. Show up for every little nuance, little angle, little particle, little movement. That's why I see all this stuff. Why is that not cleaned up? Why is this not cleaned up? Why did somebody pick that up? Who's that new person here? Hey, you feeling all right today? How many times have I asked you that before? You all right today? I know it's the little things. It's simple. It costs nothing to do this. Show up. It costs you nothing. And it makes all the difference, man, showing up. You'll see things that no one else sees. You need a commitment, man. You need to be excited all the time. How do you stay excited? You can't stay excited if you're doing the same old thing over and over again and not showing up, okay? So I'm gonna show you how I show up to work every day, okay? I show up excited. See? See, that's got my stomach a little queasy doing that. So you gotta get excited. Don't hurt anybody doing it. Show up, and then keep showing up.